The thing about working with Horrible Histories, it's been such a wonderful block of work. It's been such a wonderful body of work that the one thing that I haven't done is work with other illustrators, other authors much. I have friends in the industry who work with all sorts of wonderful illustrators. I've never done a picture book, for example. And it would be brilliant to work with some of these fabulous other authors. But it's strange in a way that I've done so little of that. I think I've had an interest in animals for a very, very long time. Before I went travelling, before I started cartooning, just as a sort of childhood thing. When I found out growing up in Australia that there were 50 different species of kangaroo, it was kind of like, what? Why wasn't I told? Sort of thing. It was sort of this little fact I couldn't quite get past. Everyone knows what a kangaroo is, but then to find out there's so many of them, and then that just kicked open the door, and I realised there was more and more and more. And then I noticed that almost any natural history book you pick up is full of lions and tigers and polar bears and pandas. And as long as it's cute and looks good on a t-shirt, it'll probably be saved. If someone said the tigers are going extinct, when they are in danger, there will be, rightly so, an amazing fuss. But if someone said the illy pike is going extinct, then people are going to say, what? And who cares? So years ago, predating the Horrible Histories, I had an idea about a book that would big up, that would publicise some of these other critters that never even get a mention. Because how can you save something that you've never even heard of? I just didn't know the first thing about how to go about producing a book like that. And one thing the Horrible Histories did, it taught me about writing, thanks to Terry's wonderful work, and about publishing and about drawing and about what a book requires. And so finally, when there was enough of a gap in the Horrible Histories, I started to investigate this ancient idea and look up some of these wonderful creatures. All I will say is go home and look up the southern right whale dolphin, and you'll see that, and you'll say as well, why wasn't I told? I have just finished a book called Nell and the Cave Bear, which comes out in September. It's fiction. I mean, I know. My entire career has been non-fiction, telling people that non-made up stories are the best there are. I literally couldn't make it up. And now I feel like I've sort of crossed over to the dark side. But there's this story was nagging away at me for years and years and years. I thought it was going to be a picture book at first, but then it sort of expanded, and I kept writing and writing, and I got some wonderful encouragement from some very dear friends who sort of pushed me along that road of fiction, and then I drew the pictures for it, and it's being published. It's rather fun. It's about a little girl. It's set in caveman times, a sort of a non-specific bunch of years ago. It's not historically or paleontologically correct, but it's about a little girl with a pet cave bear who run away from home, and the adventures they have along the way. There may be mammoths involved.